The lives of two young people cut short by a suspected drunk driver in Exposition Park.
They were killed around 12:30 this morning at Normandie Avenue and Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. And only on KCAL News, Tena Ezzeddine shows a security video right before that horrific collision.
As bad as it looked, it was. Security camera video obtained only by KCAL shows at the right top of the screen as the lives of the driver and passenger in the white car are about to change.
But unfortunately, two young folks lost their lives this morning just doing something as simple as going to get food.
At the youthful age of 20 years old, when the world is full of fun and opportunity, a late night Saturday leaving a fast food drive-through, ending it all as the suspected speeding driver of a Jeep slams into the young man and woman in a BMW.
It's way too fast for any public road or street out here.
How fast?
You know, we're not sure yet. We have to wait and we do our studies and.
But clearly speeding?
Oh, 100%, yeah. Way, like, you know, if you're to say going double, triple the speed limit.
Investigators believe the driver had been drinking and speeding along the 35-mile-per-hour stretch of Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard just after midnight as the young man and woman starting their new relationship were exiting the Burger Factory restaurant in South LA. What happens next? Building faith in humanity as people come to the scene of the accident.
We saw a lot of people running, that's it, trying to help the other two person that was inside the car.
Drivers stopping, several recording the suspect on their cell phones as he begins to run away.
Like, people came together, a lot of strangers, and just kind of did the right thing, kind of help us to get where we are right now. This investigation was just great.
Quick actions that lead LAPD investigators straight to the doorstep of the suspect's home where he is arrested. By mid-morning, some of the two families begin their mourning of a young son and daughter in their early 20s when the years and time seemed to be on their side until it wasn't. When asked, investigators tell me they did find evidence of alcohol in the Jeep that the suspect was driving. Now comes the very delicate task of contacting the rest of the victims' families and interviewing the suspected driver, who police say at the very least likely will face charges of vehicular manslaughter and possibly murder. In Exposition Park, Tena Ezzeddine, KCAL News.